disciples had seen Jesus control fish. Because when Jesus was walking around with Peter, with the Pharisees, they tried to trip Jesus up. They said, Peter, your homeboy paying taxes. And Jesus so bad, he said in so many words, I'm going to paraphrase it because I ain't got a lot of time. When you own everything, you ain't got to pay taxes. But because I don't want to offend somebody else, Peter, go fishing, and the first fish you catch, open up his mouth and pay my taxes anymore. They had seen him control fish. They had seen him control vegetation. Y'all remember the story. They were walking along with the disciples. Jesus was walking along with the disciples, and they walked by a tree, and Jesus was hungry, and the tree ain't have no fruit. And let me tell you, one thing you don't do is disappoint God. If he's hungry, you give him what he wants. But because that tree ain't have no fruit on it, guess what Jesus said? He said, you can't feed me. You'll never feed anybody again. I want you dead, tree. And then when they walked by the tree the next day, Peter said, dang, Jesus, that tree you cursed is dead. They had seen him control vegetation. They had seen him control fish. And now they see him controlling death. See, there is something that God wants to show you that's different from what you've ever seen. See, God is telling me to tell somebody in here, you burying stuff that he ain't finished with yet. See, they buried Lazarus, but Lazarus was only asleep. See, God is telling me to tell you to get that dead stuff up out the grave. See, you ready to give up on your marriage, but God's saying it's only sleep. See, you ready to give up on your child. Don't bury your child yet. He ain't dead. He's going to come back. You ready to give up on some stuff, but God is telling me to tell you, don't bury anything that Jesus hadn't spoke to yet. See, you ready to give up because of the way things look. You ready to give up because of how you feel. But let me help you with that. You don't give up on anything God has not spoken to. Give God an opportunity to speak to that situation before you throw in the towel.